Yes guys, and welcome back guys for a brand new video guys on my channel guys, where I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we were in play. Chelsea guys away from home at Stamford Bridge guys. We saw Manchester United yet again lose another game where we lost this game 1-0. We just lost by 1 goal, not much in it to be honest with you. Thought Chelsea were crap, but we were crap. Just another defeat. Manchester United yet again. Is that our now the 19th loss of the season? Just not good enough for Manchester United yet again. But anyway guys, let's get straight into today's video now. 5 changes for last game against West Ham. Talking about the start 11, so we started with Onana, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, Mazwari, Fernandez, Casemiro, Dorrigan, Diallo, Mount and Højlund. Into the other reaction now. Pack your bags and go back to Italy. Højlund, not good enough, embarrassing. Shower, what a load. Absolute. It's disappointing, annoying and frustrating. Same old story. Chelsea were crap, but we were even crapper. It was a competitive game. The referee was awful. Substitutions didn't make an impact and lost control of the game. But getting to the game now, it was an okay start. Chelsea passing it around. Fernandez puts a cross into the box. Couldn't find Højlund. Good played by Chelsea. By the way, okay, chance over. Sloppy passing in the midfield. A few challenges going in early doors. Dorrigan did well, gets a cross in corner. Corner comes in, didn't come together. Great cross into Maguire. Maguire scores, offside and disallowed. Mistake by Sanchez, just about dealt with it. United in control as a precedent, putting Chelsea under pressure. Dorrigan pulls it back from out. Mount scuffs it. Good play by Chelsea. James hits the post. James tries to find Neto. Pass way too long. Palmer has a shot deflected. Corner. Corner comes in. Chelsea trying to find the space. Handball, shout. Chelsea a bit more positive. United with the ball back, Mount tries to find Ahmad. Neto has a chance on an angle. Comfortable for an Onana. Chelsea win a corner. United deal with it. Neto beats Dorrigan but didn't look for the pass. Comfortable for an Onana. Chelsea frustrating United. Ahmad just not having any joy. Both teams lacking that final ball and that final pass in the final third. Palmer gets a cross in deflected. What a great chance for Fernandez. United consistently giving the ball away far too easily, having to defend more. Chelsea win a corner. United deal with it. First half was okay. United got to regroup and go again. We've got to do better. Got a great mob. Take our chances. Got to expect a reaction response from Chelsea. Got to pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. Chelsea have a bright start. Chelsea win a free kick straight into the wall. Played by Onana to foul. Mad pulls it back and should have scored. The game was stopping and starting, losing momentum in the game. United on the counter attack. Fernandez should have done better. Højlund should have passed it to Mount. Too slow. United doing okay so far. Chelsea claiming a penalty overturned by VAR. Chelsea win a free kick, didn't come together. Good play by Dorrigan, not the right cross. Amrin makes 2 substitutions. Cucurella scores for 1-0. United got to react and respond. What a great chance for Madaway again. Should have scored. United trying to get ourselves back in it. Substitutions didn't make an instant impact. The referee giving everything to Chelsea. Neto had a chance, comfortable for Onana. Had a threat, wins a corner. Corner comes in, Maguire heads it, comfortable for Sanchez. But Chelsea make a substitution. Amrin makes 2 substitutions. Awake puts a cross in, well defended by Maguire. Maguire finds a bit of space. Ball goes out of play. Chelsea trying to run the clock down. United need to get on with it. Chelsea make a substitution. Maguire had to rush the pass out to Dorrigan. Chelsea win a free kick. United deal with it. United got to throw everything at it. Chelsea running the clock down, taking the ball into the corner. United win a free kick. Made a mess of it. Chelsea on the counter attack. Gusto dives. Ganacho didn't win a foul. But Chelsea seeing it out. Game management decision making was vital. Okay individual performances. Not good enough. Got to be better. It is what it is. Onwards and upwards. We move on. First half was okay. Second half not good enough. Overall poor performance. Anyway guys, let's get straight to today's video now. What did I make of the performance? I think yeah, again it was just another awful, abysmal, not good enough, embarrassing, shocking performance from Manchester United yet again, to be honest with you. What can I say yet again? I think is this now the 19th loss of the season? Just not good enough for Manchester United yet again. A lot's at stake here in the first place. Obviously Chelsea knew it was a must win for them. They had to win this game to have any chance of getting Champions League football for next season especially as well. A lot was at stake here. Chelsea must win for them. They had to win this game in order to give them to have a chance for Champions League football for next season especially as well. Disappointed to lose this game yet again, to be honest with you. Fine margins as well. I thought Chelsea were crap, but we were crapper. It's not good enough yet again by Manchester United, to be honest with you. It was a competitive game. Obviously Ruben Amorim playing a strong team before going into that Europa League final especially as well, to try and get the players into tune and to have that match sharpness especially as well. And obviously Chelsea, you know, preparing for their final as well against Real Betis. nothing to play for Manchester United. Chelsea had a lot to play for in this game, so they had to make sure that they had to win this game. Obviously, United sort of did okay in the first half, frustrated Chelsea. Chelsea couldn't find a way through in the first half. Chelsea had to sort of really come at us and try and break us down. The goal that was a well-deserved goal. Some good skill by Reece James and did well to get that crossing, and Kukurea saw the ball coming in, jumps up, heads it, and just takes that chance when they got it as well. I mean, what can I say? I mean, Chelsea, thought we were the better team overall at the end of the day, but just did nothing with it. I think we had better possession as well, but yet again, didn't put the ball in the back of the net yet again, so just yet again, disappointed, annoyed and frustrated. Same old story, same old problems all season long, to be honest with you. It's just not good enough, and yeah, competitive game, but one of those sort of games where you just fall short. You have your chances when you have them, but again though, don't test the goalkeeper enough, don't stretch out the defence enough as well. The substitutions didn't really make an impact, and we sort of lost control of the game when the substitutions were made, especially as well. So, and that's what killed the game. The subs came on and we lost control, and that was it for United. And we tried to throw everything at it as much as we can do towards the end of the game, and fall short yet again and accepted yet again another defeat. So yeah, not good enough by Manchester United yet again, and the referee didn't make the game any good, especially as well for Manchester United. Was awful in the game. Every decision went Chelsea's way, and barely gave nothing to Manchester United, especially as well. So yeah, disappointing overall to come away with nothing yet again, and should have been a draw at best, and not good enough for Manchester United. But anyway, guys, get into the game now. Thought it was an okay start for Manchester United. Obviously, Chelsea passing it around. Obviously, both teams working each other out in the early doors as well. Obviously, United did well to sort of, I thought we sort of did well in the first 15-20 minutes of that first half as well. Obviously, Chelsea couldn't really deal with the crosses coming into the box, especially as well. And obviously, that's where the goal came from, where the cross come in, and they don't deal with that cross coming in. And obviously, Maguire scored, but was offside, and Chelsea got let off with one and got lucky in a game like this. And I think luck won them this game, especially as well. And obviously, Fernandes puts a cross into the box, couldn't find Højlund. Good play by Chelsea. Madueke chance over. Sloppy passing in the midfield by United. Obviously, a few challenges going in early doors as well. A few rough runs as well. Players going down injured, but thankfully came through the game as well. Dorgu did well, gets a crossing corner. Corner comes in, didn't come together. Great cross into Maguire. Maguire scores. Offside and disallowed. I think that's a goal in my eyes, especially as well. Mistake by Sanchez, just about deal with it. United in control as well. United pressing and putting Chelsea under pressure. Dorgu pulls it back for Mount. Mount scuffs it. Good play by Chelsea. James hits the post. That was their close chance in that first half as well. James tries to find Neto. Pass way too long. Palmer has a shot, deflected corner. Corner comes in, Chelsea try to find space, and handball shouts, but no, there was nothing in that. But Chelsea were trying to be a bit more positive and a bit more direct in their play. United with the ball back well. Mount tries to find Ahmad. Neto has a chance on an angle, comfortable for Onana. Chelsea win a corner, United deal with it. Neto beats Dorgu, but didn't look for the pass, comfortable for Onana. Chelsea frustrating. United, well, I think it was the other way around here. I think United were frustrating Chelsea, and Ahmad just not having any joy on the right hand side. They were trying to get the ball in the wide areas for Ahmad to make those runs, and it just didn't look match. He didn't look match fit. Didn't have that match sharpness in him. Obviously, still coming back from injury as well. So Ahmad just not having any joy. as in the number 10 role, trying to get the ball out wide to him. Just wasn't having any joy, and just couldn't find the ball in behind him. And I just wasn't having any joy on that right hand side as one of the number 10s, but both teams were just lacking that final ball, that final pass in the final third. Palmer gets a cross in deflected. What a great chance for Fernandez, blazed it over. United consistently giving the ball away far too easily as well, and we're having to defend more as well. Chelsea won a corner, United deal with it first half. Thought it was okay, but still not the best though, especially as well from both sides as well. But United had to regroup, go again, we had to do better, had to create more, take our chances, had to expect a reaction response from Chelsea, had to pick up the intensity and tempo, had to bring more energy and intent. Bright start for Chelsea as well. Chelsea win a free kick straight into the wall. Good play by Ronaldo to find Mount. Ahmad pulls it back, should have scored. It was a bit of stopping and starting in the second half as well, and losing momentum in the game as well. And United on the counter attack. Fernandez should have done better. Højlund should have passed it to Mount, too slow. But United was sort of doing okay so far in the second half. Chelsea claiming a penalty, got overturned by VAR. Chelsea win a free kick, didn't come together. And then good play by Dorrigu, not the right cross. And then Amarin makes 2 substitutions. And then not long from those 2 substitutions, Cucurella scores for 1-0. And then it was all about the reaction and the response. What a great chance for Madueke, should have scored as well. United tried to get ourselves back in it. The substitutions didn't make an instant impact, and we just lost control of the game as well. And then Chelsea were giving everything to Chelsea. All the decisions were going Chelsea's way. Neto had a chance, comfortable for Onana. Ahmad a threat, wins a corner. Corner comes in, Maguire heads it, comfortable for Sanchez. Chelsea make a substitution, Amarin makes 2 more subs. Madueke puts a cross in, well defended by Maguire. Maguire finds a bit of space, ball goes out of play, and then Chelsea's trying to run the clock down, and United needed to really get on with it, and Chelsea make a substitution. Maguire had to rush the pass out to Dorrigu. Chelsea win a free kick, but didn't come together. United had to try and throw everything at it. Chelsea tried to run the clock down, taking the ball into the corner, and it was quite early to do that, especially as well. United won a free kick, made a mess of it. Chelsea on the counter attack, Gusto dives, and then United on the front foot, and then Garnacho didn't win a foul, and it should have been a foul, and it should have been a free kick for Manchester United as well. But yeah, Chelsea was seeing it out, and that was it then. And then game management, decision making was vital. Some okay individual performances, not good enough in the end, and got to be better. It is what it is. Onwards and upwards we move on. 1 more game to go now this season, and let's see what happens now on the last game of the season against Aston Villa. Overall, in the end, it was a poor performance, another frustrating defeat, same old problems all season long, and it's simply just not good enough. Just simply not good enough yet again from Manchester United. I think that's now the 19th defeat of the season for Manchester United. The 9th, 10th loss away from home this season as well. Just not good enough for Manchester United yet again, to be honest with you. Not good preparations going into the Europa League final, especially as well. A lot was at stake here. Obviously, it was a must-win for Chelsea. They had to win this game, obviously, to push for a place to get in for Champions League for next season, especially as well. Obviously, it was a must-win for Chelsea. They won the game, and a lot was at stake. Good win for Chelsea. They take the positives. Clean sheet as well. Another loss for Manchester United. Not good enough for Manchester United yet again. Crap again for Manchester United. Performance overall was just not good enough. Not enough in the end. It was like Nottingham Forest, to be honest with you, but with less chances in the game, but we were just crapper this time around. Both sides were not great, to be honest with you. In all honesty, both teams were not great. I thought Chelsea were crap. Got lucky to walk away with a win here. Thought it was a draw at best as well. At the end of the day, we were crapper, and we would never got into the game. Had our moments and our opportunities. Maguire scored a goal. If with my eyes, it should be a goal and should be allowed. VAR's gone to the main. Not good enough. Again for Manchester United, it was a competitive game. The substitutions didn't make an instant impact coming off from the bench, and we just lost control of that game when the substitutions came on, and it made us worse as well. Not good enough for Manchester United at the end of the day. The same old story, yet again, same old problems all season long. Just yet again, another disappointing, annoying and frustrating. Even in for Manchester United, just need to get out of this season. Get out of this season, the best. Not good enough yet again for Manchester United yet again, to be honest with you. It looked like a good start for Man United in the first 15-20 minutes, and also Maguire taking the lead, which unfortunately was ruled offside. Yeah, we had a good start in the first 15-20 minutes of the game. I thought we controlled the game very well for sure. Took a well-deserved lead as well. Chelsea couldn't deal with the crosses coming into the box, and they don't deal with that cross coming into the box. I think it was Luke Shaw that got that cross in to find Harry Maguire. He's in a good position there. He takes his chance very well. Maguire doing better than Rasmus Højlund as a striker. I thought we did well in the first 15-20 minutes. We sort of played well. Control dominated it in the first 15-20 minutes. Had them at bay, possession as well. Had our moments and our opportunities in the game, but didn't create enough yet again in the game. One shot on target all game long. At the end of the day, just disappointing yet again to walk away with yet again another defeat. Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously Maguire scored a perfect good goal. It's just offside. I think you can't have something like that with VAR. I think it's got to be a lot more clearer. Maguire taking the lead 1-0. Positive for Manchester United. You were thinking maybe we could have something out of this game. Scored that first goal. Like I said before, I think it was a draw at best. They're just not good enough yet again for Manchester United yet again, to be honest with you as well. Frustrating even in watching Rasmus Højlund. His play overall is just simply nowhere near good enough this season, especially at this highest level. To be honest with you, what can I say about Rasmus Højlund this season? To be honest with you, I think it's time to pack his bags and go back to Italy now. It's just simply nowhere near good enough for Rasmus Højlund this season long, to be honest with you. I mean, people will make his excuses for him, and I think there's no excuses this season for Rasmus Højlund after coming off a back of a season scoring 16 goals last season especially as well. And you sort of expecting big things from him this season especially as well. It's no good saying that he's not been getting the service. It's a lack of service, and they've not been giving them the service of the season. I think the service has been there, work rate and the work ethic from Rasmus Højlund's been dreadful all season long. I think as a striker, he knows he's got to be doing better, especially as well. But in a game like this though, oh my god, he was dreadful. Absolutely poor. Probably an abysmal, diabolical performance from Rasmus Højlund in a game like this against Chelsea especially as well. It's frustrating for Manchester United fans to watch him especially as well. Just the basic things that he can't do. Balls bouncing off him, his hold-up play is crap. He's letting the centre-back beat him especially as well. He's not physical enough. He's not doing the basics right. He's just not using his strength. He's getting out strengthened. Couldn't trouble Chelsea's defence as well. He's just not making the runs in the right channel. Doesn't look up for it. Rasmus Højlund, very frustrating. 3 goals in the 15 appearances in all competitions especially as well. It's just not good enough from Rasmus Højlund this season, to be honest with you. Not been at it this season. He's been found out this season. It's been a tough season for everyone involved. As a striker, you've got to be doing better. You've got to be committed. You've got to be determined. You've got to be showing that work rate and that work ethic off the ball especially as well. It's been dreadful all season long, and I think it's about time that he packs his bags and needs to go back to Italy now especially as well. This step into the Premier League is too much for him. He has to go back to Italy now. Just not at this standard, not at this level. Can't perform at the highest level. Time for him to go, unfortunately, as well. I have to admit it myself especially as well. Chelsea got awarded a penalty, but VAR did its job, overturned it. George Diving should have seen a yellow card. Ahmad went on a good run, comes back inside and goes down in the penalty box. The referee decides to give Ahmad a yellow card for diving. It's just unbelievable, some of the decisions the referees make, and where's the consistency. The rule's always been, and I've probably said this a couple of times this season on my videos especially as well, if George is making that run into that channel, it's not a penalty anyway because Onana touches it. He tries to go around the goalkeeper. I think if he touched it, went round the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper touched him, I think it's a penalty. But he didn't use his experience there. He's not experienced enough to do that especially as well. You look back at that, that is a clear dive. And I don't know why. Look back at this on VAR and say it's a dive. But in the rule book, when you dive as well, it's a yellow card offence. So when they look back at this VAR, why are they getting away with it? Whoever's on VAR and the assistant VAR should be saying it's a dive, it's no penalty, and it's a yellow card. Where is that consistency? I do not know. And then up the other end, Ahmad's attacking, makes the run, comes back inside, and he practically gives Ahmad a yellow card for diving. If you give Ahmad a yellow card, where's George's yellow card? I just don't understand why they're not saying to them, That's not a penalty. You've got to overturn it. It's a dive. You've also got to award him a yellow card for a dive because it's a yellow card offence. How is he not getting a yellow card? I just do not know. And where is the consistency? At the end of the day, these referees need all the help that they need. They're just not trained to do their jobs right. And they need all the help that they need right now because they just don't know what's a yellow card offence right now. That's a clear dive, and how he's not given a yellow card, I do not know. I just don't understand it. And then he just goes up the other end and gives Ahmad a yellow card. It's just not right. It's just not on. Where's the consistency? It's just not good enough. The Premier League, the most watched league in the world, these referees need all the help that they need because that just goes to show Chris Cavan is not cut out for the job and he needs all the help that he needs, especially as well. Not only just Chris Cavan, all the referees need the help especially as well. And they're just not trained right by Howard Webb especially as well. He was my man of the match. He was the worst one on the pitch. At the end of the day, Onana couldn't do nothing about the goal that he conceded. I thought the defenders did well up until they conceded. Obviously Lindelof did good, Maguire did good, got a goal, overturned. Shaw was okay, Doregu was okay, Mazawari did okay. Fernandez playing in that 6 roles, not the position that he should be playing in. Casemiro did okay as well. Diallo, not the best performance. Mount did okay. Højlund dreadful. It's a hard one, to be honest with you. I don't know who to give that to be honest with you. I just really don't know, to be honest. I don't know who to give it to. It's a real hard one. Again, one of those performances where it just didn't do enough. Not real one standout play. Didn't really deserve it, to be honest with you, because we were just nowhere near at it. Just not good enough yet again. How do we beat Aston Villa? This is it, guys. Obviously, last game of the season at home at Old Trafford as well. Is it, can we go out with a bang? Can we go out with a win? Can we go out on a high? Give something back to the fans especially as well. So, I mean, it's been a difficult season long for Manchester United all season long, to be honest with you, but can the players at least just give something back to the fans at least for once this season and just put in one last big performance in and just turn up for one last time against Aston Villa especially as well. Obviously you're looking at at both ends of the table. Obviously Villa are battling for a Champions League spot. United got nothing to play for, but it's just all about trying to get the win and the 3 points here and to ruin and spoil the party for Aston Villa and to dent their hopes of getting Champions League for next season especially as well. So that's what United's plan is in this game as well. So obviously Manchester United coming back off the Europa League final at an all-time low, so we're going to have to pick ourselves up and go again on Sunday. Obviously nothing to play for, so at least give something back to the fans. It's been a tough season long for Manchester United. It's been a disappointing, disastrous season long for Manchester United. So at least give something back to the fans. Give them at least something back to cheer about. And but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Villa are coming to Old Trafford to win this game and obviously put in one good last performance in of the season especially as well. So be a tough game for Manchester United yet again. Obviously they've got a fantastic manager in Unai Emery. Done yet again another fantastic job this season. Got lots of quality all round on the pitch especially as well. So it's one last game now for all the players. And this one last game of the season. What have we got up your sleeve? So yeah, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can do. At the end of the day, Aston Villa have got nothing to lose, and we've got pretty much everything to lose in this game. So all you've got to do here is just spoil the party, ruin the party. We're at home, I know that, but it's just all about spoiling the party and ruining that for Villa not to get Champions League for next season especially as well. So all we've got to do in a game like this is just go in with the right game plan, have to try, go in with the right mentality, the right mindset, have to train well for a game like this. And it's going to be a physical game, and it's not going to be an easy game. It'll be tactical from the off as well. So we have to be on it from minute 1 to minute 90. To have any chance of winning this game, we know that we're going to have to perform well and we're going to have to turn up as well. So we need everything out of the players to go out there to give us everything that they've got in the tank in one last game especially as well. So be a tough game, and let's see what you've got up your sleeve in one last game especially as well. So be a tough game, and we just need to throw everything at it and see what we can come up with on the last game of the season. So be a tough game from start to finish, and we know that we're going to have to play about for a full 90 minutes here to have any chance of winning this game. And Be nice to win this game for once. Can we win it? That's the question though, especially as well. But yeah, Emery's teams typically adapt to high defensive lines and attempt to defend away from goal. They emphasise an aggressive press and minimising space between the lines, and if an offensive line is impractical or an opponent has pressed high pressure, Emery will organise his players into a mid-block. He often utilises a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2 formation, and his teams are known for their aggressive pressing and minimising space between the lines. Emery's teams also excel at controlling possession and creating an impact midfield box. But here's a more detailed breakdown. A high defensive line, Emery's teams aim to play high up the field, crowding the opposition and defending away from their own goal. Aggressive pressing. Teams like Aston Villa, under Emery, are known for their proactive pressing, disallowing opponents to build up comfortably. Essential midfield dominance. Emery's teams are often create a box of 4 players in the central midfield, using the defensive midfielders and centre-backs to control possession and transition into attacks. Adaptability. Emery is a results-oriented manager who adapts his tactics based on the opponent and the strengths of his players. And now a defensive line. Emery's teams tend to play with a narrow back four, forcing the opposition to attack from wide areas, making it harder for them to find space in the centre. But the well-coached, well-drilled, very technical and skillful side, it'll be tight and tactical, but they'll play with width, they'll have the pace on the wings, very good on set pieces, it'll be tight, they'll keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate teams, very direct, getting between the lines, make runs in from behind, wide players like to cut back inside, cause opponent problems. They'll be brave, take risk, they'll create the chances, they'll take the chances, they'll be clinical on the front foot, very physical, aggressive, ruthless, bring the energy, intent, high intensity, high tempo, be relentless, sustain attack, not to be strong, not to control, dominate the game. But United got to defend properly, defensively need to be organised, need to keep it tight, compact, defensively frustrate them, need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, create the chances, take your chances, need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, round the back position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play, need to play with a whip, get between the lines, got to close them down, don't let them back in the game, don't leave any spaces open, don't show incredible team spirit, capture and fight, got to do the basics right, game management, decision making will be vital, got to get tight, don't get a shot off, sustain your attacks, do your basics, win your 50-50s, win your second balls, win your duels, put them on the back foot, keep possession, fullbacks have got to be effective, force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure, don't let wingers cut back inside, don't afford to make mistakes, make the runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of position, be explosive, keep McGinn, Onana, Bailey, Ramsey, Watkins, Mallon, Asensio and Rodgers quiet. Into the stats, that possession for Chelsea it was 47%, and for Man United it was 53%. Goals for Chelsea it was 1, and for Man United it was 0. Total shots for Chelsea it was 11, and for Man United it was 4. Pass on target for Chelsea it was 3, for Man United it was 1. Shot accuracy for Chelsea it was 36.6%, for Man United it was 25%. Shots inside the box for Chelsea it was 6, and for Man United it was 4. Shots outside the box for Chelsea it was 5, and for Man United it was 0. Total passes for Chelsea it was 403 passes, and for Man United it was 471 passes. Pass accuracy for Chelsea it was 80.6%, and for Man United it was 80.9%. Getting to the substitutions now, Mount went off for Garnacho, talking about Mason's performance. Booed on his first return to Stamford Bridge as a start, responsible for United's only first half shot that ended up close to the corner flag, or went closer in the second. Casemiro went off for Ugarte, talking about Casemiro's performance. Transmitted his Europa League form to the Premier League for a useful run out ahead of Wednesday. Came off early to save him for Spurs. Fernandes went off for Manu, talking about Bruno's performance. Dropped back into the midfield and still imposed himself. Crossing for Maguire's disallowed goal. Not as much on the ball after the pause. Shaw went off for Haven, talking about Luke's performance. A steady showing in the back three again, which should indicate a starting role against Spurs. Played more than 80 minutes. Next up we've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa 6th in the league. Look, this is it now, guys. This is it now, guys. The last game of the season is now upon us. We're approaching the last game now. The 38th match day of the 24-25 season especially as well. There's nothing to play for Manchester United. After a difficult and disastrous season for Manchester United, it's just asking, can you perform one last time and turn up for one last time and give something back to the fans and give something back to what they deserve all season long. It's been a difficult season for everyone involved. Last game of the season now for all the teams now. It's one last big performance and the players turn up. You're asking the players, what have you got up your sleeve? What have you got up there? At least just perform one last time and turn up and give us everything that you've got. Throw everything at it, what you've got. Give it everything in the tank that you've got. It'll be a tough game for Manchester United. Aston Villa are playing for a spot for the Champions League for next season. Even though we're at home, we have to be able to ruin it and spoil the party for and be able not them to get Champions League for next season especially as well. Both teams will want to win this game and both teams will want to go out on a high with a win and with the 3 points especially as well. Asking the players, can you win this game at least? Something back to the fans of what we deserve, where we had to respond after the loss in the Europa League. I know we'll be at an all-time low. Can we find something? Can we win this game? I don't know. That's going to be the big question, but obviously 3 points and a win's going to be up for grabs here. We'll just need to try and give it everything that we've got here. I get some injured players back, get every player back to contribute for the last game of the season especially as well. It's not going to be an easy game for Manchester United. It's going to be a tough game for 90 minutes as well. In a game like this, to have any chance of winning this game, we know that we're going to need professional discipline, strong performance. We know that we're going to have to play well for 49 minutes here, and we know that we're going to have to turn up to this game especially as well. In a game like this, then we need to structurally and tactically get it right. We know that we need to play well and perform better especially as well. We need to play to our rules and principles and find our foundation. In a game like this, then creating the underlaps and the overlaps are going to be important. Creating those overloads especially as well are going to be important for Manchester United especially as well. It's just all about committing them own forward. Aston Villa got any mistakes in them as well, and if they've got any mistakes in them, we have to be able to punish on those mistakes that we can do especially as well. Places will be there high up the pitch, we have to go and exploit and expose those spaces high up the pitch especially as well. Not going to be an easy game for Manchester United, but when they come on the front foot, they've got the quality front three to put those goals away. In games like this though, against Aston Villa, we know that we're going to have to defend properly. Defensively, we need to be organised and keep it tight and compact, and defensively frustrate them as well. And we have to stay concentrated and stay focused at all times. But in games like this though, you need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, create your chances, take your chances as well. We need to be clinical when we get those chances especially as well. One last game now of the season, we need to be able to control, dominate this game. Quality especially as well. Quality will show in a game like this though against Aston Villa as well. Big game, Aston Villa, they'll treat it as another game. Treat it that it's another game for them. Lots on the line here for Aston Villa. United need to just be able to ruin the party, spoil the party. United fans are just going to be going out to say, what have you got up your sleeve? Just try, give it everything that you've got. Give it 110%. Give it everything that you've got in a game like this and just throw everything at it. The last game of the season at home especially as well. Pressure's on United here to win this game. Aston Villa will be under pressure to win this game as well. With them pushing for a Champions League spot as well. Lots on the line here. Aston Villa have got nothing to lose here. They're going to give everything up, especially as well. Everything needs to go right for Manchester United, especially as well. I think first goal's going to be vital in a game like this, definitely for sure. Not going to be an easy game for Manchester United, and we have to stay switched on at all times, and we have to be ready what's going to come our way here in a game like this against Aston Villa. But we need to be energetic and we have to be attacking minded as well. We have to be able to do basics right and win our 50-50s, win our second balls, and win our duels, win our 1v1s and break up the play. We know that we can hurt them as well. We know we can cause them problems. We have to put the right balls in the right channels as well. The players have got to attack the ball in the wide areas as well. Get the ball in the right areas where we're going to have to really affect the game and where we're going to have to really cause some problems in the wide areas. Like I said, overload, underlaps and overlaps are going to be important as well. Committing the men forward, press on to Aston Villa, put them under pressure and force them to make mistakes, and when they make those mistakes, be able to punish them on those mistakes especially as well. Not going to be an easy game for Manchester United. We have to stay concentrated and stay focused all the time. In a game like this against Aston Villa, an easy game, we have to be ready what's going to come our way here, and if we can maybe draw or win this game, be a positive result for Manchester United. We just need to end it on a positive result. Last game of the season, what have you got up your sleeve now? Everything that you've got and throw everything at it, 110%. What have you got up your sleeves now? I'll just give it something back to the fans. And the last game of the season, we're at home here. Try to win it if we can do. Hopefully, if we can do, be a good result. 3 points are up for grabs. Can we win it? Hopefully, just have to watch it, sit back and see what happens. Let's see if we can win this game. If we can do, great. If we don't, disappoint. We need to play with courage, intent, conviction, purpose. And we got to turn up. We've got to show the fight, the passion, the pride, play for the badge, play for the club, show the team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, willingness, work rate and work ethic as well. Aston Villa have played 37 games and they've lost 9. They've lost to Arsenal 2-0, Tottenham 4-1, Liverpool 2-0, Chelsea 3-0, Nottingham Forest 2-1, Newcastle 3-0, Wolves 2-0, Crystal Palace 4-1 and Man City 2-1. Unai Emery's never beaten Manchester United at Old Trafford as well. Keep that going, especially as well. Whatever you do, do not lose this game, especially as well. Aston Villa have lost 9 games, 1 at home and 8 away. Aston Villa scoring 1.5 goals per game. Aston Villa conceding 1.3 goals per game. The players to look out for is Martinez, Cash, Disasi, Konza, Mings, Dean, Torres, Garcia, Matson, Barkley, McGinn, Onana, Bailey, Ramsey, Kamara, Watkins, Mallon, Asensio and Rodgers. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel for what I do, and I'll see you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.